And we're back with Akeem Supreme. How you doing, man?
Fight. You know how we doing, man. Amazing, man. I'm thankful for another day because we not promised tomorrow. Let's get it.
One thing you always say is pain. You fight,
That's a fact,
and it's
man.
always for the pain and the glory, all that chicken, right?
That's a fact, man. We got to live by a statement that we can really live on and settle with. And I've always said pain is punishment to the body, but it's going to build you for the next day. You heard?
All right, so I got a special question for you then.
All right, bro. Let's ask me.
Can pain be a teacher, and how has it shaped you?
Oh, man. I believe pain is the ultimate teacher. You get what I'm saying? And it's inflicted pain, not the pain that you know, through wounds and, you know, obviously getting shot. I don't believe those type of pains. Is something totally different. I'm talking about the pains that we actually choose to endure. If it's not, I mean, not even to say choice. I would say life will give you certain pains. Sometimes how you grew up, how you did things, circumstances. And then there's a pain that we actually put on ourselves. When I say physical pain, this structure that I've learned and learning how to build my body, right? You know, you can't get to a certain element of 10 pull-ups without starting with the 1 pull-up. Learning how to deal with pain, the uncomfortable. If you could deal with that in one aspect of your life, you could do that with everything in your life. And it's learning how to endure it, right? The more pain you endure, the stronger you get. It's one of my biggest sayings. It's because you can take that factor into any part of your life. The more pain you endure, the stronger you get. Endure the pain with the physical attributes, you'll be having a physical body that basically communicates what you already been doing. Now, when it comes to just life in itself, enduring it for a little while, where situations where you're uncomfortable, say your living situation is uncomfortable, you enduring it for a little while, just continue to endure, trying to look for better, always outside to push yourself to be better, learning a new skill set, learning something that's going to make you a better person, changing up, you know, obviously a mindset, you know what I'm saying? We sometimes put ourselves in our situations through our mindset. So learning how to always stay positive, even when it's not always positive, always building up character, being around people of character, it's just going to develop you a different way. You around low lives, bums who don't want nothing for themselves, they're going to be that. You know, it's really hard to deter yourself. Sometimes you got to be in your own path and being alone to find your greatness. So the pain of being alone, the pain of being through a struggle, all that helps in developing a character. And what kind of character? A strong character, a person who is just not going to submit to just anything. He's willing to go through the long way of life rather than take the shortcut and somebody give you a free ticket to get somewhere easy rather than earn your stripes. It means something. You are earning a different type of way. It changes the spectrum of how you see things when you have built character enduring that pain.
Okay, so to expand on the mindset, because that's something,
Okay.
even when I film you, you're heavy on mindset and
Yeah.
always trying to implement a better mindset for myself as well.
Okay.
What's one mindset shift that changed you in your whole life, not just fitness?
Mindset shift that changed me forever. I would say the first one, be exactly who you want to be. Be the superhero you want in your life. Nobody's going to be here to save you, so be that person you wanted to be saved by. I don't have a big brother. I am the big brother, so I had to form myself into that. You get what I'm saying? Not looking for a savior. I am the savior. I am the man. You get what I'm saying? Not to say a man don't need help, but be the man that you want to be, to aspire to. And that takes time. You know what I'm saying? It's patience with yourself. Understanding, you know, your vices. Trying to minimize my vices to a complete zero. You know what I'm saying? Anything that takes away from who I am and who I could be, I'm getting rid of. If it's not a person, if it's not a vice, I'm not drinking, I'm not here smoking. You get what I'm saying? But if it's something that you have, I'm not saying, you know, that's bad. I'm simply saying that's not what I'm on. I'm on a journey of trying to control all my vices. I don't even want nothing to stop me. I don't want any significant thing to take hold of me, and now I got to do it every day outside of fitness and a positive mindset. You get what I'm saying? Those things help me to be able to progress in everything else in my life, so I will never stop those things. And I'm really trying to I want to be a minimalist. You know what I'm saying? I need nothing. But God gave me his sunshine and his praise. I'm sorry, I'm giving his praise, and he's giving me my blessings. I don't need everything else. All the material things is gonna go, but I want to build memories with my kids. I want to build sustainable and beautiful relationships with the people that's been in my life for real, you know? That's gonna be there regardless of us having to talk every day. You know what I'm saying? People with morals that have a standard for themselves and want more for themselves, or teaching people how to do that, because sometimes you need to be taught that. Some people, you know, some people see things and be like, that's what I need, that's what I want. And that dream in your mind can really fixate who you are. Because if you ain't never seen better, you sometimes don't want better.
Now, one other thing that I wanted my viewers to hear is,
Okay.
we done traveled to LA, we did Vegas, we did Houston.
Okay.
You spoke about Gladiator School, you're putting it
Dallas.
into
That's another thing. Yeah.
Dallas. You spoke about Gladiator School, we talked about that for like a damn near a year, and now
Okay.
you're putting it into effect. I want my people to know, what role does visualization play into your success?
Oh, I believe it's man. Visualization. I believe it's just like, it's like dreaming out loud. You get what I'm saying? Like, but it has to be putting on board. You have to physically put it on paper. That's the difference. I realized that too. I used to type it in my phone, which was cool, but it wasn't like until when I really started putting a pen to paper or a marker to a board and visualizing what I want for myself. When you put it on the board and you constantly see it, it's almost like you're walking through a door that you magically made up. You get what I'm saying? But you're walking through it. So every time I leave my house, I have a board right next to the doorway of one of the rooms I train in or make my equipment or whatever I'm at. I have a board and it tells me my goal set. And as soon as I put it to paper and I look at it, I continuously look at it with effort, because it ain't come with just like, oh, yo, Lord, just fall in my hands. With work, I visualize what I wanted. So now, it's trying to keep it to a minimum of 10. You know what I'm saying? Because I got so many ideas that I want to be displayed, and it's just, things take time. Some things takes a little bit more effort. It's connecting sometimes with the person that I need to, and it gets me into that journey of getting the better stuff and better equipment. You know what I'm saying? But it's a journey, but visualization is everything. I believe it's one of those things outside of actually doing the work that's necessary to get the job done.
And what's one thing you would want to leave the viewers with? What's one thing you would want to tell them?
One thing I would like to leave the viewers with is believe in you, man, and always speak positive about yourself. I don't even care if it's in joking. I don't even play around about myself. I could joke with anybody. We laugh. I will never speak negative about myself in any circumstance. Right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm never going to speak wrong about myself, and I'm going to always speak highly of myself, because that's the mindset that you have to be in, even if you don't believe it. If you have to fake it, I don't care if you have to, because if you believe it enough and you fake it enough, it becomes your character. So I would say that. Choose wisely on being positive to yourself and be kind to yourself. Even if you ain't kind to the world, be kind to yourself. It goes a long way.
And before we go, don't forget Gladiator Games.
You already
September
know,
13th.
man, Gladiator Games, September 15th. If you ain't there, you bugging. You heard, man? Bring your mother, your aunties, your abuelas. We gonna have a good time. We gonna have food, drinks, healthy drinks. I might have a little rum punch. I have a couple of vendors that's gonna show up, but we're gonna have a great time, 1 to 4 o'clock. I'm gonna have calisthenics to the extreme, man, and I want everybody, I don't even care if you're rooting against me, show up, man. We showing out, man. We gonna have a good time. I'm gonna kill your favorite characters in working out, and we're gonna do this shit right, man, for that pain, that glory, and always that chicken. Get your merch, cause you bugging. You heard? And everything that I put out is of quality, man. Get your Supreme bands, man. We just made the new addition to my regular Supreme bands, right? We had the lightweight, we had the medium, we had the super heavyweight. Now we got the single band Supreme band. You heard? We're gonna have characters to this now, man. I'm not playing, man. The vision is wide, man. I need to make $1 billion. Help me to help you make this $1 billion. If you want to be a vendor, lock in, hit me now. Understand this too. For those who's coming by, make sure you understand that you ain't gonna be able to film, because this is gonna be live stream and I'm selling the tickets. We in there. And I want this for the culture. I wanna give back. We're not just giving back with a t-shirt. I wanna give back with money, so athletes are getting paid. Let's get it. And I don't want it to be one event. I want it to be consistent. But you gotta be of standard. You have to be able to train this way. So if you want to be on that time and really get to the money and really push yourself and have this mindset, lock in the Gladiator School. We doing this shit Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8 o'clock. I may have some changes if I'm not out of town, but as of now, let's lock in. 5